Hello guys, welcome to my Greta Talks channel. In the last episode, we witnessed the conversation of the subjects of tyrannical king Madudaitya with Sage Chyavan Muni. In this episode, we will witness how Shatrughna overturned the rule of atrocious Madudaitya and established his just rule in Mathura. At that time, Sri Ram was ruling in Ayodhya. Chyavan Muni sent one of his disciples to Ayodhya and earnestly requested Sri Ram to bring Vrajabhumi under his rule by killing the tyrannical king Madudaitya. Sri Ram used to appreciate and honor the sages. Sri Ram heard that the people of Vrajabhumi had become depressed due to the atrocities committed by Madudaitya. So Chyavan Muni had requested Sri Ram on behalf of the subjects to liberate Vrajabhumi. Sri Ram asked his brother Shatrughna to liberate Vrajabhumi by killing Madudaitya and his followers. When Shatrughna arrived at the border of Vrajabhumi with a large army, Madudaitya was engrossed in the dancing and singing of female artists in his auditorium. As his spies informed him that Shatrughna had arrived on the frontiers of the kingdom with a large force, he said with a cynical laugh, "This trivial human must have wished to die, or he would not have thought of fighting against me." Thus speaking boastfully, he ordered his commander to defeat Shatrughna, and he again indulged in enjoying the dances of the artists. But the departed general did not return, as he and his army was defeated by Shatrughna and his brave soldiers. Then Madudaitya sent another general with an army to combat with Shatrughna. But his fate was the same as that of the first general and his soldiers. Then the pride of Madudaitya vanished. He said to one of his other generals, "The number of our demons and our army is less in this kingdom. So now speak sweetly to the youths of other tribes of our subjects. Give them weapons and command them to come with me to fight against our enemy." The demon officers, who had behaved so rudely and mercilessly, suddenly began to treat the subjects with great affection. They gave arms to the youths of other tribes of the subjects as well and asked King Madudaitya to come to the battlefield to destroy the enemy and his army. Madudaitya was overjoyed when he heard that the youths of all the other tribes of the subjects were also very eager to come to the battlefield with weapons. Immediately he took his demon and non-demon young soldiers and started advancing to attack Shatrughna. But as soon as he went to the battlefield, the situation reversed. The young soldiers who belonged to tribes other than demons assisted Shatrughna, who had come to rescue them from Madudaitya's persecution. They started killing the demons with the weapons they got from the demons. Madudaitya, assisted by his demon soldiers, started to fight against Shatrughna's army. His strength started to fade before the might of Shatrughna and his soldiers as they started killing the demons. The entire battlefield turned red with the blood of demons. Finally, with an arrow released by Shatrughna, Madudaitya's head flew off somewhere and his torso fell on the ground. As soon as he was killed, his sons tried to avenge their father's death, but Shatrughna killed them too. In this way, Vrajabhumi was freed from the oppression of the tyrannical demons. Due to the insistence of the subjects of that state and the approval of Lord Sri Ram, Shatrughna became the king of that region and he began to administer his kingdom with justice. So friends, the takeaway of this episode is that a king should always listen or take advice from the wise sages to do welfare of people, as Sri Ram, who accepted the request of Sage Chyavan Muni to overturn the rule of atrocious King Madudaitya. An ideal king should take care of the welfare of his subjects. He should treat everyone in his kingdom equally and should not discriminate between them like Madudaitya, who favored his own people and neglected the rights of other people in his kingdom. He should care for the safety and security of his subjects. He should not be boastful and arrogant like Madudaitya. He had forgotten his subjects except the few ones whom he had favored. Now, when he found himself in danger in the clutches of his enemy, he decided to take the assistance of the people whom he had ill treated. In the end, the atrocious king had to pay for his misdeeds as he lost his kingdom and his sinful life. Thus ended the unjust rule and dawned the just rule of King Shatrughna. This is all about this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode in which we will witness the changes of the rulers of Mathura and the marriage of Kans, who was maternal uncle of Krishna. So thank you and goodbye.